In the name of Allah, hello, and I am Abdul Wahid. My father name is Khan Ali, and I study in Information Technology, Computer Science faculty. And in this video, I'm gonna to do my homework for the exam. So first, I'm going to open Pi 3 for Android. So I open Pi 3. This is Pi 3. Let me to landscape this one. Okay. Now there was a few questions that was assigned to us to do at home. So in this video, I'm gonna to do that. First, I'm going to answer the question number 2. In question number 2, here we have that create a square class that inherits from the rectangle class. Add a constructor that takes a single length and calculate the area of the square. So the main point of the question is very easy. First, we are going to make a rectangle class as the main class. And secondly, we're going to create a square class that inherits all the codes from the rectangle class. And there is no need to write all of the codes for the square class. So that is the main and the best advantage of the OOP programming. And as well as we're going to add some constructors like a single length, and finally we're going to calculate the area of the square totally. So let me to get rid of this doc strings. So I'm gonna to delete doc strings, and also from the end. Okay, let's get started. So first we are going to create a class. And in order to create a class, we use the keyword class for creating the class. After the class is created, we put the name of the class, which in here is a rectangle. It is the name of a class. So if we define what is a class is simply a code that specifies the data attributes and method for a specific and for a clear object. So this rectangle is the name of the class that we are going to work on it and to do some calculations on it. So, and next we are going to write the word def, and as well as init, which is known as initializer. Then we write self, and as well as we write length and width, that they are called parameters of the function or parameters of the method class. So this int, which is known as initializer method, that is a special method for every class in Python, and which is automatically executed. This initializer method is automatically executed. When it is executed, that an instance of the class is made in memory. My mean is that it is automatically executed when an instance of the class is made in memory. So this is called initializer method. The name is put on it because of this. And next we have this self parameter. Let me explain what is self parameter. So the self parameter is required in every method of a class, class. So why it is needed in every method of a class? So let me to explain. So when a method executes, for example, this div, this line is called a method. So when a method executes, it must have a way of knowing. Which objects, data, and attribute it is supposed to operate on. So it must have a way of knowing that which objects, data, attribute, or that is supposed to operate on it or to work on it. So that's why we use the self parameter. And secondly, we in line 12 we write def and area.self. We put the self parameter for this method. Next, we return self.length multiplied by self.width. Length and width means the parameters. And in line 14, we have created another class by the name of square, which is as a child class. So, and we're going to use from the rectangle class. We don't need to write all the codes uh, which is involved in rectangle class again in square class. We just inherit from rectangle class. So under rectangle square class, we define another method that is initializer self and side super dot init side and side. So we are going to almost print the result. So we write here square equals to square, and here we give an optional parameter, an optional value to our class, so to our object. So we put here 5 or anything or any number that you may put here. That's no matter, that's up to you. So we write print here, we write print square dot area, and let's check what happens. Is that correct or no? Okay, let's check. As you can see here, we have the result 25. And if you put here, for example, if you put here 8, see what happens. I have written 8 here, so you expect 64, the result. Is it true? Let's check. Yeah, it's true. That is 64, the result. So let me to make some kind of doc string for this, because we don't want to annoy us anymore. So let's head over to another question of that class. So another question is number 8, question number 8, and it asks us that create a time class with attributes hour and time, write a method to add two times together and return the result. So see, first it is asked for us that create a time class, a class by the name of time, and as well as attributes, some attributes, hour and minutes, as well as, and at the end we have to write a method to add or to get together at all the attributes, and finally shows the result. So firstly we are going to create a class by the name of time. Here we have created a class by the name of time. This time is the name of our class. After the name of our class we use a colon. After colon we use the word def. After def we use the initializer method, which was explained before in the example. And after int we use the parameter self, and here we have two another parameters, that is hour and minute, and colon. So we assigned the parameters self.hour equals to hour and self.minute equals to minute. And time one, this is an object. Time one is an object. So an object we have created time one equals to time. These numbers are optional. You can put here any number that you like, for example 12, 13, or any number that you like, 20. So this 20 12 is the number that is required as a parameter, and hour, the parameter hour, and 20 is required as a parameter for minute. So here we print time one. See, time one dot hour. It means that we are going to ask the class to show us just the hour, means 12, not the minute. We, after that, a comma, and it means we put the colon because we want the result to be in one line, not into so many lines, so just one line. So here if I comment this one, if I comment this line 29, so if I run this one, it will show me 12, just the hour, because we have asked the class to print just the hour. So let's hit the button and check what happens. Yeah, that's right, we can see the 12 number. Next, if I uncomment this, and comment this. And right now, what do you think? What will happen? So now we will see the hour and the minute together. So okay, let's go and check what happens. So let's go. Yeah, that's right. We can see the hour that is 12 and the minute that is 20. So our code is working well. It was the answer for the question number 8. So let me to make it like this. Okay, let's go to another question that is asked us that develop a bank class. A bank class with a dictionary of customer accounts, implement method to add, remove this one, and display account balances. Okay, firstly, we are going to create, or we are going to make a class by the name of bank account, or just bank for the simplicity. We define the initializer method and the self parameter, which is set, that is required for every method in a class in Python. So next we create a dictionary, but an empty dictionary. Nothing. We have nothing inside our dictionary. So we write here that self.accounts equals to a dictionary, an empty dictionary. Next, in line 36, we have dev add account self account number and balance. We are going to check all these parameters. If account number in self accounts, if this happens, so what you should do, you should print that account already exists. Else, if this is not true, you should uh, show us that self.accounts account number balance. And next we have another method for this one, def remove account self account number. If account number in self accounts, so def, that is not def, sorry for this mispronunciation, that is delete this self.accounts account number. Else, if this not happens, so print no account, there is no account. So next we have def display balance self account number. If account number in self accounts, print account number, and else there is no account. Else there is no account. Let's check what happens. Okay, let's check what happens.